The tropical wave in the central Atlantic is getting better organized. Good afternoon, I'm Mike Naso with this afternoon-evening update on this Thursday night looking at the tropics. And it looks busy out there. On the left side of the screen we have Invest 94L, still bringing a lot of moisture to areas there, the Western Caribbean, expected to move over Mexico and Central America down there. We'll get a lot of heavy rain. It shouldn't develop, although there is a slight chance if it pops out in the Bay of Campeche. The area of most concern this evening is our Invest 95L here that continues to show signs of development, and it could become a tropical storm at the very least before it moves into areas there of the Leeward or Windward Islands. Now, here's the latest from the National Hurricane Center as of 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Our first disturbance is a 30% chance over the next week as it moves to the west-northwest at 15. But the Invest 95L here, that is an 80% chance of development over the next 7 days and 60% in the next 48 hours. This is a high chance for development. And as the Hurricane Center has stressed, environmental conditions are forecast to be conducive, and development is anticipated. A tropical depression or a tropical storm is likely to form this weekend several hundred miles east of the Windward Islands as it moves west at 15 to 20 miles per hour. Interests in the Lesser Antilles should monitor the progress of the system. Now, I'm emphasizing all of this because I got a lot of flack, okay, when I posted a video update on the various sources of data about this system. I got people saying, why are you showing this map? Okay, what this map is the European computer forecast model. It is a very good model showing different trajectories for different ensemble members of the model. So in other words, the computer model is a bag of darts, and then each dart gives you a different idea of where that individual member thinks the system will go and how strong it'll get. And what this shows is that the ensemble models seem to be in good agreement that it will head into the Caribbean Sea. Now, of course, after 192 hours, I mean, some take it towards Bermuda, others take it into Nicaragua and Honduras. But the general thinking is up to this point, into the islands and then the Caribbean. Number one. Number two, look at these colors. When you get pinks and reds, those are hurricanes or even major hurricane intensities. And so, yes, while it keeps it a tropical storm until the islands, there's a lot of models here that show it as a hurricane in the Caribbean. That is the fact. Those are the facts. I'm not trying to hype anything up. And I will tell you, if this hurricane season is even a fraction as crazy as the experts think it's going to be, this is the type of year when something like this would happen. The GFS ensemble, same type of deal. They show it as a tropical storm or a hurricane entering the Caribbean. Now, some of them bend it back west towards Florida. Some take it off the East Coast. Some weaken it and dissipate it before Mexico. So I'm not talking about the longer range. I'm not talking about the United States. I am talking about the Caribbean islands here. So don't shoot the messenger, please. I'm just showing what is evident. I don't know what this is. This is a radar of Florida. I didn't mean to show that. There you go. This is our system, and it looks like there could be a mid-level spin in here somewhere, and you want to see convection blowing up over it, and that is what we are seeing right now. So it's still in the formative stages. It's not a tropical depression, certainly not a tropical storm or a hurricane yet, but it's getting that look to it, right? It's starting to get the shape. And so we have to talk about it. I was just pleasantly, I was unpleasantly surprised that I got so much flack for showing these models. This is the hurricane model, HMON. Look at what it does to the system. Here, I'll go slower. Okay, it takes a while. This is 2 days from now. It's a tropical storm. Then 3 days from now, it's a hurricane, a Category 1 or 2. And then it becomes a major hurricane, and it goes right through the islands. Okay, Barbados, St. Vincent, you guys get slammed by a major hurricane on Tuesday of this upcoming week, July 2nd. That's not me predicting it. It's me showing what the computer model's showing. 959 millibar hurricane roaring through the southern Windward Islands there. And then after that, what does it do? well, it decides to keep moving west and strengthen into a Category 4 hurricane. Okay, south of Puerto Rico. Could that happen? Yeah! I mean, it's probably going to have some favorable upper-level winds that it carries with it in an anticyclone into the Caribbean. It's going to have high pressure to the north of it. The waters are very warm. It could happen. I'm not saying it will. I certainly wouldn't make a forecast for a major hurricane right now, but I think this has a chance. It could be a hurricane down the road. That's what the models are showing. It's going to be July in what is expected to be a very busy year. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to overhype it one way or another. And the flack I took for that, I didn't think it was warranted, given that we have a very active tropical Atlantic. Look there's our system. There's another wave behind it. Look at this blob leaving Africa. Look at that. Dude, this is what it looks like in August. Okay? It's June 27th. That might be an indicator that we are in for a very busy hurricane season. So again, the final analysis, our system here should remain over Central America and Mexico, but there's a low chance for development. If you are in the Lesser Antilles, keep an eye on Invest 95L as it moves to the west, and then eventually the west-northwest into the Caribbean Sea. What will it do? It looks like a tropical storm probably for the islands, and potentially a hurricane. From there, how strong and where it goes, we just don't know, but right now, it is definitely in its formative stages. I'm Mike Naso with the latest on the tropics. Stay tuned. Again, if you are in the Lesser Antilles, keep a close eye on this developing system.